Hello there guys, and welcome to a very special video. It's me, ProfessorAsus, and I'm going to be unboxing the Nokia Lumia 710, or Nokia Lumia 710 as some people probably call it. I'm guessing probably, well, I mean that's what it says on the applications. When you use speech recognition, it says it doesn't understand what I mean by Nokia, so I have to say Nokia for that. So, okay, right, so we'll unbox. Got the box here, got the phone, I'll just pop that there. We have a bit of literature, instruction manuals, whatever you want to call them. Actually not a lot of the instructions are in here. You know, most of them you find on site with the Nokia, not with the Nokia, with windowsphone.com. We have earphones as well in the box, and we have a USB charger. Of course, we have earbuds, here is, and we have the standard charger as well. Sorry about that, don't worry about that. So if we move on to the actual phone itself, we've got a 5 megapixel camera on the back with LED flash. It's got like a sort of rubbery, curved sort of shape to it. I don't know if you can see this, like sort of rubbery blue back. I mean, we've got a black one actually in this box, and you can get different backs for it. Let me just get that out so you can see. I mean, that's another back you can put on it. The back is removable. And it does have, I'm going to probably be corrected on this, but I think it's got a 1300 mAh battery in it, because it doesn't need too much of a big battery, because it's a Windows phone and they're quite good on power actually. So let's switch it on. It will vibrate, and hopefully we should see Nokia come onto the screen. It's all set up and everything, so there's no fiddling around with it at the moment. But yeah, okay, so you see the main interface here. I've got Wi-Fi on as well, but it's made up of tiles, as you can probably see. We've got Office, so let's try out Office, shall we? And then you see that we got quite a nice keyboard. It's a QWERTY keyboard. It's quite virtual. Well, it is virtual really, but it's very easy to type on, at least I find, and very quick. So let's put Alex is happy, like that. There we go. I understand you probably can't see that very well, but it is quite easy to type on. I think you'll find that quite good. I don't know why I've opened up PowerPoint. That's the wrong thing. Right, anyway, let's move on. So we also got the phone. You can, if you make a call, it will show up in history. You can also call people by using this. So call 01342 31745, and that'll call the number like that, right? Also, I can do messaging through this, or like People Hub, or something like that. So let's open People Hub. Now, People Hub is like your Twitter, your Facebook, your social networks, all in one place. And from here I can post a message to Windows Live and Facebook or Twitter if I want to as well. What else have we got? We've also got Hotmail as well. And now basically this is your Hotmail account. It's all there. It's like all live updating everything. You can also link email boxes. So I've got a Yahoo Mail inbox here as well. So I could link them if I wanted to, and yeah, we'll be good. Okay, what else have we got? We've got Nokia Music for Nokia, which is powered by Nokia. and this allows you to get mixed radios and stuff like that. So we're going to play a bit of that, but I can't really put much in there because the music's copyrighted, and I'll probably get like sued for copyright and stuff. Also, on the phone we can like pin places to start. So let's say I want to pin the Augscast channel to the start, which I have done here, and just comes up as this tile here. I can also pin any application I want to the start. So let's say we've got the air horn application here, and I want to pin that to start. I just hold it, and then I press the pin to start, and there we are. It's just pinned to start there. So you can get quite a few applications. You can get SoundHound, you get all your basics as well. Nokia Drive is another application which Nokia have included, which is pretty good. It works much better outside, I can assure you. But it says I am currently at Victoria Way, and that is true. Well, no, it says I'm at Stewart Way now. I'm actually in Victoria Way, where the waypoint is here. As you can see, but it's all completely offline. There's no data usage or anything like that, and I think that's really good myself. It's quite handy to have a navigational system. I mean, once you've downloaded it, it's all offline, and yeah. There's 2 updates apparently, so for speed test I'll just do that. I don't actually know what Lumia clock is, but I downloaded it and thought, oh, this looks good. Truthfully, I think it's a little rubbish now, but there we go. You can also get games from Xbox Live, as I'll show you now. Angry Birds, all your favourites. You'll probably find them on here. Very good phone, very powerful. 512 megabytes of RAM and a 1.2 Snapdragon processor, I think. I'm not entirely sure. Can't quite remember. So I'll just play a bit of Angry Birds for you to show how much lag there is. If there's not really any. Actually, there isn't any at all, really. But yeah, that's a bit of Angry Birds. I've accidentally wanted to play it again. I didn't really want to do that. Okay. So of course you've got the speech. Okay. So you got the speech recognition as well, and with this speech recognition you can text people. So text Cameron Jones. Oh, it would try and text Cameron Jones. So it will text someone. Oh, text Cameron Jones, and then it will just find him. Hello, I'm just doing a tutorial video at the moment to check that this works. Okay, it says to rub it in, but at the moment, it's just a bit buggy. All speech recognition things powered by Microsoft when I'm like this far away, about quite far away, are probably going to be a bit buggy. So I've got I've opened up SoundHound for some reason. Marketplace. Okay. So we've got applications, games, all nicely laid out here. You've got Nokia collection. You can search through the Nokia collection. We've got Nokia reading, which I'll show you a bit later, because quite a few people are into books. Also, we've got application. You got all these thingies, and you can just search. So let's say we want an application on Twitter. Then it will just come up with Twitter, applications and games. You've got the applications and games, and then you've got the songs about Twitter. Okay, I don't know why battery boost is in with Twitter app, but that's right. Okay. You can get Skype. Skype's actually quite good on here. I use it quite a bit as well. so also let's have a quick look at the Zune application. Now, Zune is basically the software which you need to download to like get stuff on to the phone. Let's show this. You can get music, this is where your music, your podcasts, and everything goes. And this is where you can access the radio as well, because that's like a common feature. So let's also move on to Internet Explorer, because you haven't actually seen this much in action. So if we go to let's go to my blog. It's quite hard to type with one hand at the moment, because my right hand is controlling the camera, whereas my left hand is trying to do all the typing. I'm right-handed, so it's a bit hard to do at the moment. Trying to multitask, which I clearly cannot do for obvious reasons. Okay. Oh, bloody hell, I can't spell. Alright, I'm going to switch hands. Should get a tripod, really. Dot. Okay. Nearly done. Should have done the BBC website, been easier. Copy and paste is actually quite easy on this as well. I'll show you that in a minute. So I'm just going to load my blog's going to load up, and we're going to have all this motherfucking shit, which is pretty good, which I've put on here. So let's say I want to copy the word fourth. No, I don't want to copy the word fourth. I don't know why I said that. But anyway, I'll just pop the phone here for a second. Now, if you want to zoom in, you double tap, or you can just pinch, and as you can see, it's very fast, very fluid, no lag. This is probably just quite a bad website to show, but this, as you can see, the text is very clear. If it's not clear, it's just the camera. Just ignore that. It's because it's like rubbish. Anyway, right, so let's move on to some pictures. Also, I forgot, Bing search is included on this. So if you press the search button, it comes up with this sort of thing, and you've got find music. You can download like barcode readers and thingies, Zune and stuff. Now you've got all your applications. Like I said, like as like a mosaic-y tiley thing here, or subway tiles as the Americans call it, and you just like flick over to get your rest of the files. Now, this screen can be a bit controversial because after you've got 40 apps, this lettery thing appears, like you have in People Hub, which I probably didn't show you earlier. You've got this, and it will show you like every. So let's say I wanted to find a contact with S. It would come up with Sam Broomfield, Simon Cook, and Sophie McCafferty, because those are all my S contacts. Right. So we've also got that in the applications after you get 40 apps. So let's say I wanted to find Soundhound. Well, I'll just press S, and it will find Soundhound, Sleepbug, and sooner or later in Skype and Sky and settings. So you know, I have a lot of. Quite handy, easy to get to. You also have Nokia reading as well. And you can get books, of course. Surprisingly, you get free books, which I think is quite good. You got all your like adventures of Sherlock Holmes, Frankenstein, Macbeth, you know, all those sort of things you need for GCSE, except for Mice and Men, which I think is a bit weird, and they don't even have the right copy of Mice and Men on here either. But there we are. you got Pride and Prejudice, which is also quite handy, and you got quite a few. Okay. Messaging. I don't think I've shown you that. Well, I have shown you like talking with. As you can see, it's sort of like spread out using threads, a bit like most systems nowadays on mobiles, smartphones as well. Okay. Calendar, and let's have a quick look at the camera. Now, the camera on this hasn't really got much attention, but I'll show you how clear the image is a bit later. I'll like post. I really can't show you how clear it is on here. It's very, very clear on here, and really I should be recording with this. I should be recording with this camera because this is like supports HD video recording, which is quite cool. Really, considering most of the phones I get were like basic ones. I had like a basic one for about a year, and then I got like the Samsung S5 620 or the Samsung Monty, I suppose, which was quite alright, but you know, this is a bit better. So you can focus in two ways. You can the camera button has like a half press, but it's like hard to tell if you've pressed it when you first get used to it. As you can see, there's a bit of flash there. Oh, that hasn't focused. So as you can see, it's sort of like focusing now. I'm just half pressing it, and now I'll push the whole button completely, and there we are. It will do that. And then it's very easy to get from your live photos to your camera roll. So we have like a picture of some penguins here, a panorama shot which of like my room. You know, the closing ceremony of the Olympics. This is a section from Eastbourne Air Show. But yeah, it takes very clear pictures, and I know it's really hard to like see really clear pictures. I can assure you it does take really clear pictures, and it does support HD video recording. But yeah, overall, it's a pretty good phone, and it's available at the moment from Carphone Warehouse on upgrade at about £89 in the UK. I'm not entirely sure the prices in the US, but I think they're something like $49 or something like that. I'm not entirely sure how their things work, but this is available with pay-as-you-go, UK. Been available for quite a while now, probably about just over a year, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. I'm pretty sure it's just over a year. But yeah, it's pretty good phone. You know, available from Carphone Warehouse on an upgrade from £89. You can buy it on pay-as-you-go from $99.95. Phones for you, I think it's something like $159.99, and I'm not entirely sure of the upgrade price, but pretty similar. And you know, overall, really good phone. We've got LED flash as well, which means you could probably use it as a flashlight for like whatever you wanted to use. Yeah, pretty good phone, and I'll see what you make of it. And Windows 8 comes out quite soon, so you know, and this won't support it, but it'll probably get like a stripped down version of 7.8, I'm pretty sure, which is coming October time, I think. So I'll just wrap the video up there, guys, and check out some of the other videos on my channel. It's not actually my channel, it's like a joint channel, but the person I was like joining it with hasn't done much for the channel, so it's kind of turned into a bit like my channel. So hit a like button, hit a favourite button, if you like all the quite a few of the videos, then you can by all means subscribe.